Hi students, this is your edition of how to take a test like a fourth grader on the WA words. Now the first word I want to go over is want. Want. Like you really want that new Xbox game, you really want that new Just Dance game, you really want $1 billion. Want to want something. Want. If we hear the word want, it makes the wa sound at the beginning. And what unit are we studying on? The WA, and then t, want. Ends in NT, nut, want. Okay, and I'm going to highlight the WA in want so you guys can see where it is. I'm going to highlight it purple, want. And I'm going to make this a little bigger for us to see, want. Now our next word is swap, swap. I want to swap snacks with my classmate. Swap. Now, swap means to trade in something. Like you might want to swap baseball or Pokemon cards. Swap. And notice that the WA, they're never separate. Like the W and they are never going to be separate in the word. WA and all these words are going to be linked together, but they might be at the beginning of a word, a middle of the word, or the end of a word. So if we hear the word swap, what letter does swap begin with? Swap. And then it ends with p. Swap. Swap. I'm going to highlight the WA purple so you guys can see where it is in swap. Okay, and our next word is going to be swan. Swan. The swan was at the lake. Swan. And I'm going to try to find a photo of a swan for you guys so you guys can see. Swan. And here is a photo of a swan. Swan, swan. Swan, swan. And notice it begins with the S and ends with the N sound, and then the WA is in the middle. Swan, swan. Okay, and number 4 is going to be water. Water. I like to drink lots of water in the morning. Water. I'm going to search for an image for water. Water. I'm going to put like a nice water drop. You notice there's some tap water and a water droplet, but I'm going to put the water drop so you guys can see. Water, and I'm going to highlight the WA in water so you guys can see that it's in the beginning of the word, water. Okay, and number 5 is going to be swat. Swat. There was a wasp, and I had to swat it with a fly swapper. Swat. And that was kind of like a tongue twister to say. Swat. 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 Notice where the WA is in that word. SWAT. So notice what makes the beginning of SWAT. 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 So the WA is in the middle of SWAT. And I'm gonna highlight it purple so you guys can see where the W-A is. Okay, SWAT. And number 6 is gonna be wash. Wash. I had to wash my car because it was covered in mud. Wash. 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 And wa is in the beginning of or in the beginning of the word wash. Wash. Okay, and number 7 is going to be wasp. Wasp. Beware, there is a wasp, and it may sting you. Wasp. Wasp. And notice where the W-A is in wasp. 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 So W-A is in the beginning of wasp. It ends in S-P to make the sp sound. Wasp. Okay, and number 8 is going to be swamp. Swamp. In Louisiana, there's tons of swamps. Swamps. Yeah, swamp is a place where the water is murky and it's a mix between land and water. And there's a lot of alligators in swamps. I wonder if there is like a clip art of swamp. Well, we can look and find out swamp clip art. Yeah, this is kind of like a swamp. Swamp. Mixed between land and water. Swamp. Swamp. And W-A is towards the beginning of the word swamp. Okay. And number 9 is going to be wand. Wand. And Cinderella, the fairy godmother, waved her magic wand and it turned Cinderella's dress into a ball gown. Wand. I'm going to see if I can find a wand. Yeah, here is like a wand. No, it won't let me create wand. Try this one. Yay, that one worked. There's a wand. 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 And W-A is in the beginning of wand. Ooh. And I'm going to highlight the beginning of wand purple so you guys can see where W-A is. And the last spelling word is walrus. Walrus. Walrus have huge tusks. Walrus. I'm going to see if I can find us a walrus. What's this one? Walrus. Walruses like to eat fish. Walrus. Walrus. In the beginning of walrus is the W-A. Okay, and remember on your bonus words, it's going to be coming from the Jack Hartman second set of the sight words. and I sent that link to you on Class Dojo. But here are your WA words: walrus, wand, swamp, wasp, wash, swat, water, swan, swap, and want. And if you want more practice with the WA words, please let me know and schedule an appointment with me, and I'll be happy to give you practice spelling tests or work with you, getting more familiar with the WA words. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.